This is underneath the hood. We'll start in the back here. We got a brand new Optima Red top battery. You can see that all the terminals are very nice and clean, all brand new. This is the junction block that master switch goes to, so you can see it kills the entire vehicle just by disconnecting it. A little bit further down here, we've got a spin-on fuel filter, and there's also it takes a Napa brand filter, so it's easy to get. We got a fuel pressure gauge in case you're ever wondering what kind of fuel pressure you got going on. Walk forward a little bit. These are the extended Ford shock towers, the F-350 shock towers that come up into the base, so the hole is cut so the shock tower comes up. It's all stainless hardware on this, so you don't have to worry about rust. A little bit of the wiring down here, you can see it's nice and clean, no corrosion, all zinc plated fasteners, everything's wire loomed up nice. There's the brand new high output GM alternator on there with the proper conversion for the Suzuki wiring. Over here we've got the stock sending unit for the stock temperature gauge. We've got the VDO sending unit for the VDO temp gauge, and then we've also got the sending unit for the fuel injection temperature. Has a brand new remanufactured starter motor. The VSVs for the evap purge and the EGR have been removed, and all the ports have been welded up, so there are no emissions on this other than the catalytic converter and the oxygen sensor, you know, the more vital ones. The wiring harness on this is completely separate for the fuel injection. If you wanted to pull this engine and put a 2-liter in, or a Volkswagen turbo diesel or something like that, this entire engine will unbolt and the entire harness will come out, and the rest of the body harness is intact with a couple of pigtails for your, you know, your hots and grounds and stuff like that. So the EFI harness is completely separate on the vehicle in case you ever need to take it out to service it or do another type of engine swap. And you can see how everything's all loomed up and taped. All your terminals are nice and clean. That's all brand new loom and electrical tape. Here's our check connector in case you're going to set your timing or your idle speed. All of that. We've got the high flow filter. Kind of shortened up the intake a little bit and removed part of the plastic tube, so it goes right to the mass airflow and then the intake tube. The intake and valve cover were all hot tanked, so they're brand new, fresh. There's no sludge or carbon on any of it on the inside. Brand new thermostat, Suzuki OEM thermostat, no aftermarket stuff there. Brand new hoses, brand new belt, brand new timing belt with tensioner pulleys. So pretty much everything as far as the maintenance goes is concerned is all clean. You've got your adapter motor mounts, so it's got the heavy duty motor mounts to put the 16 valve engine in it. It has a brand new remanufactured distributor. The wires are all genuine Denso stuff along with NGK plugs, so it's all factory stuff. There's no aftermarket really on here as far as the engine's concerned. You have the Doug Thorley 421 long tube header. This is originally for a Sidekick 16 valve, so we use this on this particular vehicle when you use this engine. So that's the engine bay. You can see that it's all painted throughout, the same color as the exterior. All of the fender hardware, you can see that there's nut certs for the fenders, so you know you don't have to put the bolt through on the outside and hold it while you put the nut on it. It's all threaded fasteners on here. And that's pretty much all underneath the hood on this. We'll start it up. I'll put my hand on the manifold to tell you that it's cold, and I'll show you, make sure it doesn't blow any smoke or anything like that.